everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is basically gonna be me venting, me ranting, me taking a lot of pain off my heart, off my chest, and talking about it throughout this video. And I basically need to talk about a lot, like a lot. Yeah. So today's topic is basically about being a small YouTuber, which I'm currently am right now. So in my own view, my own opinion, being a small YouTuber is basically compared to running or starting a small business. It is very personal to you, number one. Number two, it is something that is very risky. Thirdly, it is something that involves handling a small number of people in terms of audience, right? When I say that it's something that's very personal, I mean the fact that you get to see every single small thing, you know? Me personally, as a small YouTuber, I get to see who has subscribed. Basically, I get to see a lot of figures that are so sensitive and so small to me. When I talk about it being risky, I'm basically talking about how it is your time of trial and error. Being a small YouTuber comes with its own advantages and disadvantages, okay? So I just basically first want to start off with the good, you know, of being a small YouTuber. This is basically your baby. This is something that you have to commit yourself to fully and thoroughly and 100%. So a couple of days ago, YouTube actually sent me an email congratulating me for reaching above 100 subscribers. And I was actually quite happy because I've been waiting for this for quite some time, and I've been on YouTube for approximately 3 months, so it's something that is quite nice and quite exciting for me to actually experience, right? So basically for me, being a small YouTuber, I get to see everything at a very small microscope. And the benefit of being able to see people that support me, people that get to actually subscribe, I get to see very small things and actually acknowledge and appreciate every single body, you know, that puts in the effort to support me. That's one thing that I really love about being a small YouTuber currently at the moment, still growing. The other thing about being a small YouTuber is that you get space to discover yourself and to discover your interests and to first find your feet on what you want to handle in terms of your niche on your channel. Another advantage is that for me personally, I thoroughly enjoy being on YouTube. Like, it's something that is something so refreshing, and I really take so much passion in it. So I just basically want to give advice to people that are out there and that are also small YouTubers, right? Firstly, you need to make sure that you thoroughly enjoy yourself when you come onto YouTube. When you're putting out your content, as you're creating, when you're editing, you need to thoroughly enjoy yourself, because it makes the process much more easier for you to go through. And it actually makes you focus more on yourself and what you want to produce and to take out there, right? And another thing that I want to mention is that you need to make sure that you're very consistent. This is something that I've noticed in other people, a very big mistake, is that I've seen people that have started YouTube about 2 years ago, right? And then they take about a 6-month break, which literally breaks you. It breaks your channel in terms of how I've seen them coming back onto the platform, and then their numbers drastically went down, you know. In the beginning of the YouTube channel, they probably got, like, let's say a certain number, right? And then they come back onto YouTube, and then they probably got literally half of their views that they used to get before, right? Which is something that is like not at all very good. So you need to make sure that you're very consistent in terms of actually uploading. Making sure, if you cannot, you need to make sure that you upload videos every single week. If you cannot upload videos twice a week, it's okay, it's cool. As long as you're consistent with your plan, right? You should not be discouraged by other YouTubers, you know? There are so many YouTubers on this platform. For me, I started 3 months ago. I can't be comparing myself to somebody that started 3 years ago, because it's gonna cripple me mentally and emotionally. I'm just gonna get so discouraged because it's so impossible to actually reach the stage that they reached, because everything starts at a certain point. They also started at a very small audience that they had to talk to and handle and to interact with. As much as I need to do that, I need to go through the whole process and through the whole growth of actually becoming a bigger YouTuber than I am right now. You need to make sure that you focus on a certain niche. Focusing on a certain niche is very important for YouTube, because YouTube actually has this whole thing of the algorithms, right? Where if you're somebody that focuses mainly, let's say on cooking or let's say gaming, right? Your channel is going to be more recommended to a lot of people that are more like researching a specific topic. If my channel is a channel that is based on cooking, right? And there's a certain like community of people that basically come onto YouTube just to research cooking. My channel is definitely gonna get recommended on their searches and their page or timeline. The last point that I want to mention is that it's very, 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 very vital. It's very important to make sure that you do research. Okay, research is something that updates every single day. I really hope that you guys learned something very vital and something very important from this video, and that you do make sure that you most importantly subscribe to my channel, and that you give me a little sweet like. And if you do have something to say, please make sure that you leave a comment down below. And please make sure that you keep up to date with me by making sure that you switch on the notification bell. I upload videos every single week, twice a week. Yeah, bye. I think it's because I'm hungry.